How's it going? Welcome to Beer-Gineers. I'm Nick. And up for review, we've got a 3.5% session IPA from what have we hell? Bollocks to that. You know, we don't do that. We've got a 10% triple IPA from Wylam. This is Imperial Jakehead. Yeah. Get none of that from me. I'll have you know. Yeah. Doubles and triples are my thing. Really looking forward to this. So this is quite a relatively famous beer. It's talked about with much sort of aplomb. I've not really had any Wylam. I might have had some Wylam, but I don't know much about them. I think they're up northeast, aren't they? Yeah, Newcastle upon Tyne. I think Ig, friend of the channel in Nottingham, I think he rates them, but he's a bit biased because he originates from the northeast. So we shall see. But this is Imperial Jakehead. Now this is I got it for Fuss Club, and this is the joint second most expensive beer I've ever bought. This set me back £10 Yeah, that's only been breached by Chubble's Enhanced, which was £10.50 triple IPA, which was worth the money, by the way. Yeah. Question is, will this be? Yeah. So it's spoken about in hushed tones by those that know. The artwork leaves something to be desired. To be honest with you, it's not that great, but who cares if the beer's great? It is on hops. Sure, it says it's got what hops are in it. See, you can't read shit because it's got all this sort of strange. Here we go. So it's got Citrus, Centennial, and Chinook and Simcoe. Okay, so pretty old school mix there, yeah. So that's not just going to be a pure juice bomb. There's going to be some challenge to that, and I like that. On the grain, it's barley and wheat, no oats. Yeah, no oats. Okay, let's do it. Let's get into a glass and see whether it's worth a tenner. Better fucking be. Yeah, last year by one day, I had a couple of sink pours. Yeah, so I spent a bit of money pouring beer on the grass or, down the sink. So hopefully 2025 is going to be a bit better for that because I had a few of those. Not many, but enough to being a tight bastard, enough to sort of win me. Anyway, beer in a glass. Let's get it. Oh, yes. So it's a lively one. Just managed to keep that in the glass. Good domage, as Guinness drinkers would say. Fuck knows what that's all about. There must be some theory to it. Slightly off white head. It's hazy. Yeah, it's thick, but there's no oats in it. So you've just literally got the barley and the wheat doing all the work there. That head is going nowhere. I just want to get a bit of the head out, try and get a bit of murk in the bottom if I can. So gonna have to wait for that head to go down. Could be here a while. Don't know any jokes. How can I keep you entertained? I can't. I'll just have to go for it. Oh. Let's see if there's going to be no nose coming through that because it's just too thick, but let's see. Faint tropical, almost like a galaxy, sort of aggressive galaxy hop note off that, which is good. I want to get it up my nose. That head's going nowhere. I think I'm going to have to dive in, Yeah, faint tropical is what I'm getting. But the head's just too thick. Let's do it. Chin chin. Yeah, so a bit more so tropical than citrus. Medium to heavy bodied. there's almost like a, it's not, I mean, it's a triple IPA. What you're going to do, there's going to be residual sugars. There's almost like a maple syrupy note to it, which isn't, terrible. It's not like literally maple syrup, but it's like a maple syrup flavour and aroma. Yeah, so there's stone fruit, tropical, not actually that aggressive. I thought it was going to be, it's got Chinook in it and whatnot, and Simcoe. I thought not really getting much pine. I mean, yeah. If you leave it at the end, you get a bit of sort of Simcoe, Chinook, resinous pininess. Could do with a bit more, maybe. Yeah, could do with a bit more challenge. Yeah, I mean, it's a good beer. It's a solid beer. It's not worth a tenner. It's just not. I've had triple IPAs from Track. Who else have had triple IPAs from in 2024? Yeah, I've had triple IPAs from Track, £7.50. Triple IPAs from Overtone for £7.50 in 2024, and they were slightly better than that. Yeah, in terms of more. I'm a bit of a hop fiend, to be honest with you. I want to be smashed around the face with hops, and this is a hoppy beer. Don't get me wrong, but just not in the. What's the canning date on it? Is there any canning date? I don't even know how old this is. Is it that, I mean, I got this from Trembling Madness, and because I did my first ever purchase from Trembling Madness, so I don't know how new it is or how new it came in. There's no date that I can see, which is a pisser. It probably hasn't been sitting somewhere. Yeah, it's probably been treated well. It just might be that it just hasn't got, the outrageous level of hops I've been used to with triple IPAs from this. Like I say, Troubles, just the normal Troubles, not the Troubles Enhanced, £10. It pisses all over that, to be honest with you. It's still a good beer. I'm still going to give it, I can't ignore the fact that it was a tenner, and therefore I'm going to give it, I'm a little bit disappointed, to be honest with you. I'm going to give it 6 3/4, 7, round it up. It's a great beer, yeah. 7, yeah. Disappointed because I wanted a 9, yeah. But what can you do, yeah? So I've had Wylam, I've had Imperial Jakehead, yeah, which is, a fairly well-known and well-respected triple IPA, but it's just not as hoppy as I thought it was going to be. Certainly not as hoppy as I demand, but I am a demanding individual when it comes to that. Okay, so 7 out of 10 for Imperial Jakehead. Great beer, don't get me wrong, but I would not be buying it again. I personally don't think it's anywhere near worth a tenner when you can get triple IPAs from Overtone, from Track, which are, £2.50 cheaper and slightly more hoppy. Yeah. So there we go. Thanks for watching. Sorry, overtime in 9 minutes in. Thanks for watching. Until next one. Cheers.